It's Friday, Friday. Hey you guys, it's Marissa. And for those of you who already don't know, I am a musician. And coming with a musician, you have lots of things that bother you just because you're a musician and you play music. And today, that is what I'm going to talk about. Things that bother me about being a musician. So let's get started. The first thing that really bothers me is when I've been sitting waiting for a really long time to play. Like there's like a long period of rest that I've been waiting for. And I'm waiting and waiting, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna play. And I put my instrument up, and then the conductor cuts off. And he's like, okay, well maybe we should work on something like in the period of rest that I've been waiting. So then I'm sitting there like this. And I literally just want to punch myself in the face because I haven't been able to play. The next thing that really bothers me is when we're working on a piece that I don't really play in, and it's like the only thing that we work on, like pretty much all rehearsal, and it just really bores me because I'm not doing anything, and I have to, I mean, sometimes I'm okay with it, but most of the time I'm like, I really just want to do something right now, and I have to like sit my read, and I have to like practically warm up all over again when we start again. So oh my god, just let me play like a piece. The two number one reasons why I don't do anything. Number one, sorry I can't go, I have rehearsal. And number two, sorry I can't go, I need to practice. Yeah, my life pretty much revolves around those two things. Now, since I'm an oboe player, it's really hard to get into tune with pretty much about everything. And it's just, getting in tune is just literally awful because if it's too humid outside, or if it's too dry, or if it's raining, or if it's like, dude, it could be freaking Wednesday and my reed won't want to play because it's Wednesday. Like, that literally happens. The next one is getting songs stuck in your head, like orchestral songs that nobody else knows, and then you're just walking around school humming freaking Beethoven's Ninth Symphony in your head, like the orchestral part, and everybody's looking at you like you're crazy. Another thing that I don't like is when people think that they're really good at playing their instrument, but they're actually not, and they play like they are really good, but they're really not. And if you're one of those people, I'm sorry, but you need to work on that. This is my roommate. My new roommate. I need to do another video on that. Another thing that I don't like is being the only person in my entire section. Now, this doesn't really apply to me now that I'm in college because you meet a lot more people that actually play your instrument, especially if you play like an odd instrument like I do, which is an oboe. But in high school, I was pretty much the only one. And that leads on to my next one, which is I hate it when in a piece, you're literally the only person playing one tune and you don't know how to play it, and you have to freaking figure it out on your own, and everybody is like, you need to play this because you're the only person that plays it, so play it really loud, and then you kind of sit there and you're like. Another thing that I really hate that literally happens to me all the freaking time is when I have a solo and it's like the day before the concert and I play it really well in class, like I did so well on it. I'm like, yes, it's so good. And then when it comes to the actual performance, I play it, and then of course I mess up because, you know, let's just do that because, you know, it's not like it's not like this is a big deal or anything that I have a concert and I want to play my solo well. So thanks for that. Another thing that I hate doing is listening to myself play. Like, I don't know about you guys, but my band director sometimes will video record and audio record our performances. And then the rehearsal after, we listen to it while we set up, or we just listen to it. And I hate listening to myself because at the time that it's happening, I'm like, wow, that sounds really good in my head. But then when he actually plays it, I'm like, oh my god, I sound so terrible, especially since I play an interesting instrument and it doesn't really sound good in recordings. But yeah, those are some things that bother me about being a musician, even though that being a musician is probably the best thing that I've ever decided to do. Of course there's things that bother me about it. Isn't that what it's like with pretty much anything? Let me know what you don't like about being in your profession or your hobby or whatever you're doing in life in the comments below. Don't forget to give this